You're disgusting, Noelle Foley. And oh, look at this guy. Oh, the whole family's grotesque. Have you seen his wife? Even worse, she looks like she got thrown off the cell.
It's a whole fucking show with Scampoli. Yeah, no, he did it.
Mick Foley's had a real rough week. With Twitter, with Gmail, with Undertaker. Look at all the stuff Mick Foley's gone through. Let's start with Twitter.
Hello, everyone. This is Mick Foley. It's August 1st, and I'm happy to say that I'm back on Twitter. I feel terrible for the inconvenience of being hacked, not just for myself. It was a big inconvenience. More than that, it was a big hassle, but I really feel for anyone who fell for that ploy with the PlayStation 5 rather. So please
what an old
contact
idiot.
your bank, your credit card, and try to have that charge reversed.
This guy scammed someone like Liv Morgan. At least he didn't take a house from him, Tyler.
But I really feel for anyone who fell for that ploy with the PlayStation 2.
Did Noelle not sell enough
PlayStation
subscriptions?
5, rather.
Is Noelle Foley's fat ass not good enough on OnlyFans? You gonna scam people with fake PS5s?
Contact your bank, your credit card, and try to have that charge reversed. It was a scam.
Like Buff Bagwell. Best of luck. Michael Long tweeted it, not me. I don't even run my social media like Buff Bagwell. That was my social media manager. So contact your bank and leave me the fuck alone. If you want a cameo, though, I'll act gay for you.
Your eyes are not deceiving you. This is, in fact, Jack, Dude Love.
I'll be Dude Love and stupid.
Really sorry. Somebody tried to extort money from me. I'm so happy that I had some people working on my...
I want to see the contacts he got. Did somebody send him a ransom letter? Cutting letters out of magazines. You'll get your Twitter back and Noelle Foley's toe. If you give me $50, how much do they want? He won't tell us the juicy info. He'll just lie to us and say it wasn't him.
From me. I'm so happy that I had some people working on my...
If I stole his Twitter, I'd be like, you can have it back if you shave your beard and your head. I just want to see how fat he looks without a beard. I bet he goes full Gino without a beard. But look, Mick Foley's a big old idiot. And it's not just Twitter hacks that are getting him. You know, he's going through a spam folder just replying to everything. What? A prince has money? What? You want my Twitter login? Now look, now he's unhacked now. He didn't have to pay out at all. He just had to send a couple Noelle pics, and he got his account back. But look, that won't work with Gmail. I actually captured this video in case he deleted it. How is this still up? We can only assume he didn't get his Gmail back yet.
Hello, people at Gmail. This is really me, Mick Foley. And
hello, people at Gmail.
Hello, people at Gmail. This is really me, Mick Foley, and not having access to my email account.
This guy thinks there's people at Gmail. Gmail ain't people, and they don't think you're people. They don't give a fuck. You're never getting in that account again. You better make a second one. Did you hear his reason for not being able to get on? Listen to this.
It really hurts. I cannot answer all of your security questions because I have had...
Because The Rock hit me with a chair 13 times at Royal Rumble.
But Dewdrop.
It was worth it.
Woo!
Gmail don't care about your head injuries.
It really hurts.
Gmail hates you. You're human. They're on your side. They're a liberal company. They despise people.
I cannot answer all of your security questions because I have had head injuries, and thus my short-term memory is not great. You can use your own Google to look up.
Short-term memory? They want to know what street you grew up on, moron. That's long-term, Tyler, and he can check it. He can check his history. Doesn't he have documents and records of his own life?
There's so many ways around this, Mick, and you couldn't be any more desperate just to try to save your ass for scamming all these fucking people, just like the Death Daddy. He saw the route that Buff went with it, and he said, hey, I'm not going to go with just responding to everyone's tweet that's got scammed. I'm going to make these videos acting like I'm talking to Gmail, acting like I'm talking to Twitter, acting like I lost my account just so I can get away with these PS5
I didn't even think of this. So this is a part of the bigger scam. This is part of the cover-up of the Twitter thing. I'm having trouble with all my services. I can't even get on Gmail. Talk about playing dumb. I've never seen someone play this dumb. My head injuries. I don't even know what street I grew up on. He could be the dumbest man alive. Or could he be? He scammed you and he's hiding it.
Answer all of your
under layers of retarded
security questions because I have had head injuries, and thus my short-term memory is not great. You can use your own Google.
What a bitch. God damn, look at this for sympathy from Gmail. Some hardcore legend. Fine, take all the bumps back. We don't want you to have them anymore. A real hardcore legend like Terry Funk never sells it like this. Terry Funk was tough till the end. R.I.P. Terry. We love you.
You can use your own Google to look up Mick Foley and head injuries and see what comes up. I'm asking you to...
Actually, let's do that. Tyler, let's see what comes up. We're going to use our own Google. Mick Foley, head injuries. And I bet you I can answer all the security questions just with this Google. In just one match, his legendary Hell in a Cell clash with Undertaker, Foley suffered a concussion, a dislocated shoulder, bruised ribs. Did they ask this? Did you have internal bleeding at King of the Ring or during your Hell in a Cell clash? Mick Foley on why he hated the Mankind character. Mick Foley's, here we go. This is what we need. This is what Gmail needs. The second result, Mick Foley's long list of injuries. This will surely get his password back, Tyler.
Oh, not a fucking chance. I know Google, and they're not going to fucking scroll to a second link. They're going to see what pops up. And it's all the shit from 1998. They're not going to give a fuck what happened to you in 1998 after you made this Google account so recently. Come on.
They can use their own Google, and they can find out he had a broken jaw and a dislocated shoulder and a broken thumb. God, we better just give him everyone's password.
Yeah, he fucking owns it, Kevin. It's so fucking sad to see such excuses being thrown out there. He's gonna pull an IBS excuse. We're gonna have to blame the injuries and what's happened to my body over the years because I want to make money off of selling people fake PS5.
Yeah, where's the hemorrhoids? He didn't have any ass injuries on here. Look, his lower half actually had it easy. He had one torn ACL and a broken toe. Who hasn't? He stubbed it. Who gives a fuck? His whole lower body's fine. Why does he waddle like that? He had a bruised kidney, though, poor guy. 5 broken ribs. I mean, God, just give him his account back, Google. Now they're mean. Now they're the bad guy here. Now they're going too far.
Use your own Google to look up Mick Foley and head injuries and see what comes up. I'm asking you to please direct
I should try this with Capital One. For some reason, my cell phone number doesn't show up in their database, so I can't get online banking for my credit card. I got to call to make a payment like Mick Foley, like some old idiot.
What the fuck? What do they have you on? I mean, have they not fucking Googled Kevin Scampoli injuries to fucking see what the fuck's been going on? They should know what the fuck to do. They shouldn't be having you call in every single time.
Hi, Capital One. You can use your own Google and Google me. I got 10 pages. I mean, I am who I am, Tyler. And when I'm dead, there'll never be another me.
Not a living, breathing fucking person could ever fucking amount to anything you've been fucking doing, Kevin. You're a fucking legend.
I've at least had 2 concussions.
Message me. So
give me my fucking online banking.
Term memory is not great. You can use your own Google.
Look at this. How dumb are liberals? That's just what I think when I see this. No concern. James Woods would never do this. James Woods would never be this dumb. Hey, good people at Gmail. I need some help logging in. I'm famous. I'm a better person. I'm one of those better people with a bunch of followers. Give me special treatment. Like Miro. Remember, he was suspended from Twitch for 12 hours. All he had to do was say, I'm famous. Give me my account back. I can break the rules. Like, they have this hierarchy of people. And they're dumb enough to actually record a fucking video to a soulless website. What a nightmare week for Mick Foley. His Twitter was hacked. He panicked, but got it back. Now his Gmail, he can't log into it. It's not hacked. He's just stupid. And he's panicking and can't get it back. Like, this is a tougher nut to crack than his hacking.
And thus, my short-term memory is not great.
I love this. Hold on. I love this.
It really hurts. I cannot answer all of your security questions because I have had...
Now he can't log into Cameo. They got to send a code to his Gmail.
Head injuries.
You better get a Proton Mail, retard.
And thus, my short-term memory is not great. You can use your own Google to look up Mick Foley and head injuries and see what comes up.
Remember we did
I'm
that?
asking you to please direct message me so that...
Oh, yeah. We'll put you right to the front of the line. You'll be dead any second. You've had head injuries. We just saw your list of injuries. You're now at the bottom of the pile. You are the least important person on our mind today.
We can establish another way for me to verify my identity. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Oh, God. You could just tell how he is at, like, Walmart when he needs to talk to a manager. Have a nice day. This patronizing fake fuck. Is there anyone worse than the hardcore legend?
I don't think so. I mean, he's been bad for fucking years, Kevin, on this fucking Twitter. From what I've seen from you, from what I've heard about on wrestling IG, I mean, and also Noel. When it comes to his son, they're the fucking worst too. But now we have Mick Foley scamming us all, trying to be a trickster, acting like he's dumb, and that you can actually make a video to Google to fucking try to save his account. We all know you have your
I
account.
think he might be trying to get our Gmail password somehow. This might be some elaborate scheme in itself. Look at this. We've got replies helping him out. Gmail will not change or give you access to your email through the phone. I had my identity stolen. Yeah, but you're not Mick Foley Jr. You're not special like him. That's the message I get from it. It's like, fuck the rules everyone follows. I'm Mick Foley. I bashed Trump for 5 years. Get me my password. Get me my account back. I did your bidding. Look, I had my identity stolen, and all they said was, remember the day you made the account. And then put that in the recovery, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what he's talking about. Another one said, I can see the frustration, sir. Who the fuck is replying to this? Here's another one. Lost access to my Apple account. Uh-oh. The iCloud. Mick Foley, don't put any Noel nudes on there. Lost access to my Apple account 15 years ago. Still can't get it back. You're not Mick Foley. You're not special. Mick Foley's one of the special ones, Tyler. He just has to put his special famous face on video, and he'll get whatever he wants, right?
Yeah, what do these guys not realize? We can't type in their names and injuries and have something pop up on our Google. We can't type in Kevin Scampoli Fortnite stat tracker. We can't type in Mick Foley fucking head injuries for these fucking bums.
Mick Foley, fight like an 8-year-old and get this account back, dude. You can do this. You're going to get it back. And Mick Foley has his awesome show. Look at him. Look at how confused he looks on his show. This guy, use your own Google and look up Mick Foley head injuries, and that's why he looks like this all the time. This guy's blinking hard. Like, in every answer, he's going, hey, Conrad, do you have any Fresca? He's doing these hard as fuck blinks that are like, really, can we cut away? Can we get a second shot of just the wall? So when he blinks hard, we can edit that out. Conrad, get on camera. I never thought I'd say this, but at least you're not blinking like Mick Foley. It's really making us sadder than his videos on Twitter about head injuries. So look at this. Mick Foley's now on his channel, and he has to reply to The Undertaker not bringing him up at the Hall of Fame speech. Finally, what has it been, 2 years? How long has it been? Undertaker hates Mick Foley as much as us because Mick Foley's a libtard moron who trashed all Trump supporters, calling us all racist Nazis. You know, like Sean Ross Sapp does. You know the people. They destroyed the word racist. It used to mean something. Imagine if they knew what an actual racist was. It would blow their mind. Get this, Mick Foley and Sean Ross Sapp. A racist hates coloreds. A racist hates Mexicans sometimes, black people sometimes, based on race. They don't just have an American flag hat. That's not a racist. A Confederate flag doesn't even make you a racist. They're gasping. What? Voting for Trump doesn't make you a... What? I thought that was the most racist thing you could do. No, the most racist thing you can do is hate someone based on their race. Now, and by the way, having a black friend does actually mean you're not racist against blacks, believe it or not. Because a racist wouldn't have a black friend. So, now, I don't have any black friends. Let's make that clear. But Tyler does. Look, he met Big E. Tyler's not racist at all. Look at this black friend of his. And Tyler himself's a Mexican, so he can't be racist either. All right, so back to Mick Foley here. Look at this. So he's confused by what I just said. What? Hold on. You mean a Trump supporter doesn't want to be a fascist? No, that's your side. Antifa are the fascist. Hold on. What? Look at his face. What? Undertaker hates me? What are you talking about? So he replies to The Undertaker, not bringing him up finally. And this is because Conrad asked him about it before their podcast, and he said, save it for the air. And you're going to wonder why he said that without a real prepared answer. He sounds like an idiot here. Big shocker. Here we go.
We're all looking around like, no Foley reference? Did you see it? What did you think? Did you feel slighted, or is this much ado about nothing?
Well, I think it's a lot to do about very little. You know, maybe it's not nothing. The sad part for me is that people took exception with my daughter, just innocently saying that was a great speech.
Yeah.
But I wish he'd mentioned my dad.
The sad part for me is his daughter's OnlyFans, Tyler. And her ass has got a lot of cellulite. She's fatter than Mick.
You know, that can't be too bad, though. Some cellulite on the booty, it happens every now and then. It can't be the worst. Now, Mick, he needs to fucking calm down, though. Somebody get this man a fucking Fresca.
On the fappeningblog.com/forum, when people post Noelle Foley pictures, they put her name as Thick Foley. So, like, one guy actually put her as Mick Foley. Oh, I laughed so hard while jerking off. It was so funny.
Just a daughter who
And then
loves
I got soft. Oh, her pictures suck.
saying that
Mick Foley, your daughter's on OnlyFans, cry about it, and she's ugly, cry about it.
took exception with my daughter, or just innocently saying that was a great speech.
Yeah.
But I wish he'd mentioned my dad. That's just a daughter who loves her dad,
course.
knows what the Undertaker meant to my career, and I think
I
what
thought
I
having a dad would keep you off OnlyFans, Tyler, but maybe not. And then having a dad you love should give you some values. Yeah, they just living in this bubble of like, what? It's body positivity. Yeah, I feel that way now. That's how Toni Storm felt. And now she's going to take close-up pictures of her toes or will unsubscribe. And is that body positivity, looking at your toe fungus? And she's going to put on wet T-shirts that we can see her nipples. What happened to no nudity? What happened to body positivity? We're jerking off to you. It's not some art site. What the fuck? And having a dad should have saved her from this, Tyler.
Didn't it at all whatsoever, because they were taking advantage of Mick. She was taking advantage of Mick. Yeah, I mean, have you Googled Mick Foley injuries? We know how many concussions and head trauma this guy's had before, Kevin. Come on.
If you're Mick Foley, don't you just tell your daughter, I'll give you an allowance of $100,000 a year to not be on OnlyFans? Like, if this is about the money, I'll take care of you, and I'll even call you pretty through text message. Like, wouldn't you do whatever it takes as a rich idiot to keep your dumb whore daughter from being a whore?
I would assume so. I mean, I don't understand why anyone with a daughter would let their daughter go on OnlyFans. That's why my only assumption can be the manipulation factor. Now I kind of believe maybe, hey, he did get hacked, because this dude, there was no way that he's just okay that she's posting half nudes all over fucking OnlyFans.
It is prostitution. Don't think for a second it isn't. You're selling your body to people who are... Look at what Jenny Neidhart has to post. Look at that. Oh, yeah, real body positivity here. Here's my gross feet. And if you have a foot fetish, kill yourself. You're disgusting. Who jerks off to feet, Tyler? Gino?
It is some weird fucking shit. GM Staley in the TWFS Discord was posting a lot of wiki feet links, searching up Gino's name too, so I'm surprised he's not on there. But yeah, feet people are fucking weird.
I'm looking for some thick Foley right now. You got to see this shit, Tyler. And I know it sounds like a good idea. Oh, my God. Noelle Foley's beautiful. We all thought that. It turns out she was only hot in Beyond the Mat when she was 5. And then she grew up and got this big fat ass, and now we hate her.
And then she followed up after getting that flack. Like, I understand he can't mention everyone. I'm just saying it would have been nice. So look, I never expect a mention, right? Like, that's my feeling.
What happened to Noelle, Tyler? Look at this fat ass.
Yeah, that's like a fucking 50-year-old, but I don't like that at all. I didn't know that was even possible. That first photo was very misleading. If something like that exists, oh no, Kevin.
Noelle in her dump truck. I love this message board. Look at her hold her shit in, too. That's how I hold my shit in, Tyler. I cross my legs.
I was holding my poo all fucking week, Kevin, or all these past few days. It was fucking awesome. It was so crazy. When I came home, it was black.
If you're on OnlyFans, you better open those fucking legs up, okay? I hate that you're ruining the site by closing your legs. That's not what the site's for. Mick, talk to your dumb daughter.
Glass half full guy.
Yeah.
I never expect it, but
Glass
it's always
half full.
nice when it happens. So
Yeah.
if somebody asked me, like, would I have liked him to mention my name? Yeah, sure, that would have been really nice.
Yeah, but he hates you. He didn't forget you either. The guy, you were his only opponent for 6 straight years. We all sat through it. Undertaker faced Mick Foley and himself for 3 straight years. That was it. Undertaker versus Undertaker. Right in Undertaker versus Foley over and over again.
But I'm not going to say I'm disappointed because I don't expect it. And this is coming from a guy.
He's hurt. He's fake. He's hurt. He expects it, and he's disappointed. Stop it.
Meaning me, who spoke for an equivalent amount of time, 42 minutes, and I had 5 names on my hand. I had I had a name on each finger. That's what I had for notes. Dominic DeNucci, Jimmy Snuka, Shane Douglas, Undertaker, and my wife. And then I went on after when I should have finished my speech, when I dropped
This is a great example he tries to use as to why it's okay the Undertaker didn't mention him. But he's forgetting that Undertaker's on your hand and you mentioned Undertaker. Like, that's how important you two are to each other, according to you. You didn't mention your wife, Mick, and you mentioned the Undertaker. And the Undertaker didn't mention you. So, like, your example just shows the guy who was more important than your wife forgot about you, and you must be sad about it.
And then I went on after when I should have finished my speech, when I dropped the elbow on
I should have finished,
Jericho,
and then this picture popped
Punk
up.
rolled on the stage to make the count. This could be the greatest finale to a WrestleMania speech ever.
Tyler, you're a Star Wars fan. Do you like this Star Wars set from Noel that is so tasteful and gross? Where'd it go?
This is tasteless, Kevin. I don't see any taste in this whatsoever. This is a bad wannabe Padme Leia hybrid. What are you even doing here? How can you try to commit to anything Star Wars and not go through with actually getting a blaster here? Terrible job of trying to replicate some Leia hair as well.
What the fuck is going on here? Is that the other thigh or the same thigh with a bend in it? Is that a fat layer or the other leg altogether?
That is really hard to tell, Kevin. I didn't know that she had these parts to of her body. I didn't know that Noelle Foley was such a gross behemoth. She's going to be Mick before we know it.
She's really committing to the Star Wars thing. She's turning into one of those creatures that runs the pod racing. The one that Anakin had to sell his... I don't know. You watch that gay shit, not me. But young Anakin talked to one of these, I think, during one of the scenes. You're disgusting, Noelle Foley. And you... Oh, look at this guy. Oh... The whole family is grotesque. Have you seen his wife? Even worse, she looks like she got thrown off the cell.
And then I talked for 20 more minutes. So if I had a chance, boom, and I would have just finished it there. And
Look at him babble. He's going through his word salad, his alphabet soup, to act like he's so fine with The Undertaker, the guy he respects more than anyone in wrestling, snubbing him on purpose. No, he went through his whole career and didn't bring you up. And you've been a fucking fascist calling us Nazis, and we notice.
About those people.
Now, also, Undertaker didn't bring up Jim Cornette either, and we know why.
But it wasn't until I went to the back and I'm watching Booker's speech, and he's so eloquent with his love for Shawn.
We're coming for you, nigga. He was so eloquent with his speech.
I'd say I do 1,000 times a day. I love you, baby. You're the most important thing in my life. And I look at my pinky and it has my wife's name, and I realize I didn't mention my wife.
She only made it to the pinky. Oh, that's fucked up. Undertaker was right here, and that's the wife? Come on, have some respect. Jessica's my thumb and my middle finger. She's on 2 of my fingers for my speech.
Oh, so Miss, you do sometimes.
By the way, I had a horrible breakup 38 months ago. She shouldn't be on my hands anymore. But, she's still the love of my life.
Forget.
That's how loyal I am.
But even if he didn't forget, I can't take it as a slight because I write letters as Santa to the Callaways, right? So, and also
that's right. On top of this, Mick Foley writes the Undertaker a letter every year as Santa to his family, so he didn't forget you. You get an annual reminder of what a dork you are.
About going back, this is just a little over a year ago when my A&E biography came out. Undertaker was a huge part of that.
Yes.
He was a big part of that.
Undertaker was in the A&E biography. Obviously, he didn't have to bring me up during his Hall of Fame speech.
And the crew had to make a trip to Texas.
Right.
Because he specifically said he wanted to be a part of it. And he was Undertaker out of character.
I wonder how much you got paid for that. They paid for travel for sure, so let's not act like getting on a plane meant anything. He ransomed him. He got tons of money, like he hacked your shitty Twitter. He got a PS5 to do that A&E biography.
Always gave.
He didn't get paid any extra to bring you up in his Hall of Fame speech, but he got a whole extra gig to do your dumb DVD.
The highest praise. And they said that they wish they'd had this on camera, that as soon as it was over and they took his mic off, he's like, by the way, Mick wrote the best letter from Santa. And they had it. Like, I'm getting those little tingly things because I'm thinking, here's the Undertaker. And the fact that I have done something, it takes me about.
Yeah, but he didn't bring you up at the Hall of Fame speech or Santa, okay?
an hour to write a good letter from Santa, and it looks
He snubbed you twice.
Come inside. Come inside. Come
you
inside.
know, the letters look good.
And his wife will echo all this and make him feel better. Undertaker loves you, honey. He didn't mean anything by it.
We might have to do a special thing here
I know you call him a Nazi racist for supporting Donald Trump with a financial donation, but he loves you. Jericho loves you too.
for charity.
I like
did
it.
2 of them last year.
We hate you.
For $250 a pop. That's steep, right? But it goes to a great cause, and you
Yeah.
have a pretty unique memento. But the fact that the Undertaker's coming and showing our crew, here's something that Mick did for our
That's a
family.
personal thing.
It's a personal thing. So I am not taking it as a slight. My guess is that if he's ever asked about
They'll
it
never accept it this side. They'll never accept it.
in a follow-up,
This
that
guy lives in some fake-ass world where his famous face will get his Gmail password back. Undertaker could never hate this famous face. He loves himself is all I'm getting out of this.
he will,
Who could hate me? Who could snub me? Me.
he will give me a lot of praise. And look,
No, a lot of no, he didn't mention you at all. There's no a lot of praise. There's no mention at all. You don't exist anymore.
my guess is that if he's ever asked about it in a follow-up, that he will, he will give me.
Somebody ask the Tyler, meet the Undertaker like you met Big E on the train and ask him. I want to hear what the Undertaker says to the follow-up. Mick Foley, you're sure the Undertaker's going to apologize and say, Mick Foley, I'm going to start healing the idea of him. Mick Foley's actually the best guy ever. No!
a lot of praise. And look, Conrad, the truth is, if it hadn't been for the Undertaker, I'm not sitting in this chair.
That's right.
Damn right. And even if Undertaker does praise him, it'll be fake.
Dewdrop.
What matters is the Hall of
Joe
Fame
Cox
speech.
Small sent 200 elixir.
And during the Hall of Fame speech, you got nothing.
They think they got the best of me, but no, they motherfucking didn't. They think they got the best of me, but they didn't. No. They think they got the best of me, but they didn't. No. It's a whole fucking show with Scampoli. Yeah, no, he didn't. It's a whole fucking show with Scampoli. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.